The Birla Academy of Art and Culture stands out as an extraordinary conversion of a simple hobby into a gigantic passion. This monumental building in South Calcutta was constructed by Shri B.K. Birla and Srimati Sarla Birla in 1967 to accommodate their personal collection of art objects. Back in 1955, when they built their own home in Birla Park, the young couple wanted to decorate the interiors with art objects. They already had a strong fancy for art, and they were buying art from different sources. Over a period of 10 years, their collection assumed such proportions that it required a museum for space to store their stock. The Birla Academy now is running in full swing.
Basant Kumar Birla's contribution to the progress of industry in free India and his keen interest in social service are already well known. In their love and passion for the arts, Birlaji and his venerable wife Sarlaji have been phenomenal. Their undying interest in things of beauty, which are a joy forever, has worked behind the foundation of the Birla Academy of Art and Culture.
Our interest goes back to 1945. Then in 47 or 48, many objects from Hyderabad, Nizam, actually came here and they were auctioned. I remember that both Marwadis and Bengalis were excited, and everyone went there in the auctions, and many people bought many things. So we were also excited, Mr. Birla and myself, we also bought a piece or two. That was our beginning. Then we began to collect, foreign art in place of Indian art. We had, two good friends who were experts in art. They told us, BK, you are a fool. Why, sir? You are buying this, you have been buying these, foreign art. This is completely wrong. Our Indian art is actually better than foreign art. You are an Indian. Indian pieces are excellent. You should try to purchase Indian art. In the beginning, for about 6 months, we did not fully agree with him. We thought that these people are old people, out of date people. They don't have any, background. But then but in this period also, we began to see the pieces of Indian art also. I can tell you that by about the middle of 1948, we became completely in favor of Indian art. We completely stopped purchasing of foreign art and we used to buy only Indian art. So, and 1948 middle until about 19, for about 10 years or 12 years, we bought Indian art. We used to spend plenty of time. You see, two or three, you see, dealers used to come to us. In those times, you see, pieces of arts were easily available. Paintings and stones, even you see other pieces also of, you see, bronzes. And we used to, every weekend we used to spend 2-3 hours examining the pieces of arts. Now you see now the art market has become very expensive. Then you see they were available for a small price. So we had the opportunity, we had the taste. We bought, you see, plenty of art pieces, paintings and stones. Jamini Roy. His house from our house was only about a mile away. So once a month we used to go to him. We saw we had become friends. We saw his
paintings,
place of paintings, and many paintings were hanging. So I remember that first time we went there, we bought about 4 paintings or 3 paintings, and you see one of the paintings is in the entrance hall. Lovely paintings. What a price! 500 rupees onwards. And poor man, even then, his house was full of his own paintings.
I think for all the artists we have special respect because they are artists. I am very proud of our 2 possessions. One, we bought a Razamnama from Shanti Vijay, and that's 1605. Akbar had this Mahabharata translated into Urdu, and we have about 80 paintings in that. That is the collection which we were very happy to have it. And then once we bought Malwa, 100 paintings of Malwa. One lot. And we bought them in Delhi and we went to Kulu. And we didn't show it to anybody. So we couldn't sleep that night. We thought, have we done the right thing? Because you may get fake things also. Then for 2-3 days we stayed in Kulu and then again came back to Delhi and then showed it to some critics and all that. And it was a good buy. And that's our good collection.
And I have also noticed that you have a special fascination for the Bengal School of Art.
In Birla Academy, we have got all Bengali people.
Only that he can't speak Bengali.
I can't speak Bengali. No, I'll tell you one thing. I can't speak, I agree. But I can actually write and read.
You can write?
And I can't write and read.
So it's kind of good
Combination.
In about 1945-46, within a span of 15 years, our collection had become very big. Paintings and stones and small number of bronzes. And even then, when we were buying, our house had become a kind of museum. The people of Calcutta have got no opportunity of seeing even a small part of the collection. So we exchanged ideas that what about this collection after us? So the only answer was that we should start an academy so that people of Calcutta can also enjoy that. So I think about 1960s, we thought that we must start here a building. We must have a building and exhibit the. Luckily, you see, our own family had a plot of land. It was under Mr. A.K. Birla, I think. Ellen Birla. So we spoke to him. We told him that you have got a plot of land. I am prepared to buy it in the trust. So we started this trust first, and then I bought the land. We appointed the architect, and we made the buildings. All that it took about 4 years or 3 years, and the official opening ceremony was 9th of January 1967. The land is at a very important place, and the building itself is all right. And the main thing is that it's being used. We are holding every year many exhibitions, and apart from that, individual artists are also coming there. Altogether, we have got 4 floors, I think, for the exhibition of paintings.
Visitors to this location are welcome to an array of art objects.
America में he formed a committee which was called Friends of Birla Academy, and many artists, all which we have these paintings, they donated each of the paintings from their way. They didn't charge anything.
We had started this institution. Thereafter, our daughter, eldest daughter Zeshimota, has now taken over, practically taken over, and she is now doing excellent work.
Basant Kumar and Sarla Birla handed over the responsibility of the Birla Academy to their daughter, Srimati Jayashree Mota. Immediately after taking over in 1982, Mrs. Mota opened a show of Auguste Rodin in 1983 at the Academy. The show was a blockbuster. It created an impact upon the citizens of Calcutta and had opened up the possibility of hosting shows of truly international measure in the region. Other than the display areas, the Academy has an office, a library of art books, and an arrangement for art appreciation courses. The massive image of Mongol Madhav at the Academy premises is a rare art object both in scale and intensity. It is unique in this region. It symbolizes the solemnity of the Academy's mission. Birla Academy's Golden Jubilee celebrations is an assurance of its strong presence in the face of multiple cultural challenges of the time. The institution is looking forward to a resplendent future.